Okay, so we're looking at the new Sola Sound Mark 1 tone benders, and in the last series, one of the most popular pedals was Stu Castledine's, and it was popular because, well, it was popular with the purists because it was the earliest version of the tone bender that we knew of. So the circuit ball was mounted in a different way to all the others. It's mounted in the bottom of the case rather than up against the pots. It just had a different setup, and it had a much darker, deep tone, smoother. And so I thought this time I'd get on to Stu and get him to do it again because it was such a success. But he had some other ideas. So if you don't know who Stu is, so Steve, who's building the system tone bender, he was very heavily influenced by David Main, who was building the Phoenix. And Dave was totally influenced by Stu Castledine, who was one of the first guys to really start to study these old circuits in depth, you know, really start to understand how each transistor spoke to the next one and what made it sound so good and what were the values and the leakages that really made a pedal work. Because, you know, to make a fuzz pedal is not a terribly difficult thing to do. It's quite a simple circuit. There's no big secrets about it. They're all there. All the circuits are out there on the pages of books and out there online. But to make a pedal that sounds amazing is insanely difficult, and it takes years of experience and understanding. And luckily, we've got 4 builders who have that knowledge in incredible depth. And Stu was the original. So his tone bender this time is the same circuit as last time, but with a few tweaks. So what he said he wanted to do was make it louder. Blimey. The other one was pretty loud. He wanted to make it louder. He wanted to have a bit more edge, but still be darker than all the other pedals. So it's almost his signature thing, this dark Mark 1. And he sent me the prototype last week, and of course it's amazing. Different again to all the others. Incredibly quiet. Tons of sort of natural, really natural electronic compression. And it's got that velcro-y, furry edge at full tilt. Quite often with any germanium pedal, you have to roll back your volume quite a lot before it gets spluttery and velcro-y. So if I go back to here, How can you not love that? How can you not love that pedal? Stu this time is using the slimmer font, the slim micro gamma font, but still with his trademark white chicken head knobs. So when it's a Sola Sound tone bender made by Stu, you can often tell by those white knobs. Let's have a quick look inside. Very, very different to the other Mark ones, basically because it's that earlier circuit. Seldom seen. Well, in my case, once seen. But you open it up expecting to see the circuit stuck to the pots on the top, but it's not. Instead, you see these insanely high quality pots, beautiful shielded cable. That's something that's different to his last one. Not that there was anything wrong with the last one. And just the perfectly built circuit. Oh boy. Honestly, I do really have the best job in the world. There is no doubt about it. If you think you can do better, don't start writing in. Just feel pleased for yourself. But I'm pretty much up there, believe me. So that's it. So that is the Stu Castledine version 2. And that's what it looks like. Slim font, white knobs. That's the one. Sounds insanely good. Rock and roll.